Hello and welcome to the fourth part of the tutorial series for the COVID-19 simulator developed as part of the EUVABECO project. In this scenario, we simulate a winter infection wave in Poland following the booster vaccination campaign. A baseline scenario with the actual Poland vaccination numbers is compared with two counterfactual scenarios. The first uses a later start of the vaccination campaign, the second a higher final booster vaccination coverage. For this, we first choose the time frame of interest, September 1st, 2021 until May 1st, 2022. For now, no changes are made and the Simulate button is clicked. After a short simulation run, the results are displayed. The Save button is then selected to save the simulation under the name Baseline. Next, click the Scenarios button with the cogwheel icon, located next to the date fields. This opens three selection areas below the date settings. In the middle selection area, the Vaccination Scenarios section is displayed. This section allows you to configure the start date and the coverage target of the vaccination or booster campaign. A new scenario is created by shifting the start of the vaccination campaign. The slider for campaign shift is moved to the right to +7 days to start the vaccination campaign 1 week later. All other settings remain unchanged. Click Simulate again. Once the results are displayed, save the simulation under the name Vaccination later. To create the third scenario, the start of the vaccination campaign is returned to the baseline configuration. The slider for Campaign Shift is set back to No Shift. The target booster coverage slider is shifted to 60%, which was the booster vaccination coverage in Germany. After clicking Simulate, the results are displayed and saved under the name Vaccination Target Higher. After completing these steps, three simulations are available. The baseline is the reference scenario. The second scenario has a later start of the vaccination campaign. The third scenario has a higher vaccination coverage. Under the heading Simulation Results, the scenarios can be compared. Clicking Compare displays the currently open simulation. The remaining scenarios are added using the Add Comparison button. Different metrics, such as cumulative cases, daily incidence, hospital admissions, or ICU admissions, can then be selected to compare scenario outcomes. In the first scenario with a later vaccination rollout, the daily incidence and hospitalizations increase as the population is less protected against the coming wave of infections. However, keep in mind that this scenario might not have occurred during the actual pandemic. Such a steep increase in infection numbers would have caused the implementation of lockdowns or other measures. In the second scenario, the increase of the maximum vaccination coverage from 39 to 60% caused a massive decrease in case numbers and hospitalizations. This highlights the impact of the vaccinations. However, this counterfactual scenario is equally unlikely as fewer restrictions would have been implemented. Nonetheless, the simulations illustrate how a different vaccination rollout could have shaped the pandemic trajectories in Poland.